There is a protected witness whistleblower being protected in a safe house at this time. And this whistleblower spoke about a coordinated attack on the collective. This coordinated attack included forced entry, and now a polygraph test was performed. And what came out in this polygraph test was a cryptic message about suspicious activity and a mastermind. This mastermind is this accomplice that is now looking for an exit strategy because they do not want to be cross-examined. They do not want to be polygraphed themselves. But there's something here about radio silence. This could be radio silence between this whistleblower and this accomplice. Whatever the case is, collective, this protected witness is in a safe house. You guys, I cannot make this up. I pulled this deck, cleansed this deck, shuffled this deck, cut the deck, and I was just going to shuffle a second, and all these cards came out. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is 4, 8, 12, 13 cards that came out. And once the first 3 came out, I was like, whistleblower, safe house, protected witness. I was like, okay, tell me more. Then coordinated attack came out, along with forced entry, radio silence, accomplice, exit strategy, cross-examination. And then we have cryptic message, polygraph test, suspicious activity, and finally, mastermind. So something about a mastermind came out in a polygraph. Now, I actually had to ask Spirit if this information was okay for it to come out. Now, normally when I do readings, if Spirit doesn't want this information to come out, I will not get it. Okay? I will not get the cards. I will not get the sequence. I won't get the storyline. Okay? So we are going to go ahead and clarify these cards because, yeah. Normally I would take the deck and get some overall energy, but today I'm doing things a little different since all these energies came out. So we're going to go ahead and clarify these. All right, I'm going to say a quick prayer while I set these up, and we will get started, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light into this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, let's do... Yeah, someone was told to keep quiet about something, and I'm getting that particular thing could be what made this person whistleblow. This whistleblower could be anyone, right? So we're gonna find out what is going on here. All right. I'm going to use this other deck. Actually, let's use my deck first, and then we will go into this other one, because I want to get some, just some more information. I shuffled these already when I put them all back in the deck yesterday, but just so you guys can see, they are being shuffled. So I hope everyone is doing well today. I want to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. Spring is upon us, at least in Texas anyway, so hope you guys are getting a little taste of some sun. Oh, and before we get started, I do want to thank everyone. I appreciate all your interactions in the comments. I really do. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I would not be able to do this without you. Your likes, your subscriptions, your hypes, whatever that is, I'm still not sure. Everything, none of it goes unnoticed. So thank you guys. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light, tell us about the safe house protected witness. Hired gang members to stalk you. So this protected witness that is in a safe house could be talking about, this whistleblower that's talking about how somebody hired gang members to stalk you. If this is your reading, please remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. This is not going to be for everyone, okay? Please make sure that if this message resonates, that you use your discernment as well. And if this reading brings you any fear or paranoia, then it is not for you. No matter how diabolical, I guess, the message could turn out to be, if this is truly your message, it's going to be welcomed information, okay? Grandfather. A grandfather could either be a protected witness or hired. I'm getting that this grandfather actually hired gang members to stalk someone here. This could be you if this is your reading. Document. There could be a document of someone hiring someone. Cameras caught it all. Collective. So cameras could have caught this hiring of gang members. Somebody could have recorded this. I'm not for sure here. Let's find out. Blackmail. Okay. This whistleblower that's of this protected witness collective could have been being blackmailed because they knew what happened. They could have recorded something and this was found out, and now these people are being blackmailed, or this person is God's right-hand man or woman. So this protected witness may quite literally be a chosen one. The Most High's right-hand man or woman. That's why this person blew the whistle on the situation. Somebody with the initial G, first, middle, or last, could have been the one who coordinated this attack. Or G could have hired gang members. This whistleblower could have blown the whistle on G, first, middle, or last, in regards to this coordinated attack. I'm not getting that this is this whistleblower's initial, but it could be. We have X. So somebody with the initial G, perhaps, first, middle, or last, could be an X. Doesn't have to be, though, that initial, okay? This could even be like, I don't know, their gang name, or I have no idea, y'all. So take it how it resonates. Tell me more about whistleblower coordinated attack. job or business. So whoever G is, or whoever this X is, could have coordinated attack at their job or business, or this was coordinated to happen at your job or business, okay? I have to take this card out, but grandfather, again. This is giving me like mob energy. Like Godfather is what I just heard. Maybe I should change that card to Godfather instead of grandfather. Okay, tell me more about whistleblower coordinated attack. Always lying. Lied to your current or ex-partner to break you up. There could be a document where somebody lied to this could be an ex that reached out to a current partner and lied to them. This was part of this coordinated attack. They could have lied about a job or a business, or there's a document that they lied on. Trying to destroy your life. Cameras could be catching this whole situation where these people or a person is trying to destroy your life. This person was trying to destroy your life, perhaps your business, your job, your relationship. I almost said it. trafficking. Human moving around. Somebody could have tried to have this happen to God's right-hand man or woman. So that could be where this comes into play here. Now, the other thing I'm getting, collective, is this could be taken a different way. This safe house and protected witness, this could be you. You could be being protected at your home. So there could be somehow officials watching you to keep you safe from this human moving around that somebody tried to do. There's a narc involved here. This could be a narcissist ex that is the one who hired gang members. Okay. If you have an ex that's been radio silent, collective, it's because they know that they paid someone, gang members specifically, to force entry into your home, to stalk you, to do all these horrific things. This person, yeah, they need to heal. So if it's been radio silent, let's say you reached out to this ex to tell them what was going on, maybe to protect them. They may never have got back to you. That could be part of how you know who this individual is. Tell me about forced entry, radio silence. Constant surveillance. Moved in next door so they could hack. Somebody moved in next door. A grandfather could have moved someone in next door. So somebody could hack your job or your business, or in order to surveil you. Tell me more about forced entry. This could have been that somebody moved in next door so they could force entry into your home. Now, again, you guys, this is not to create any fear. A psychopath. You could have a psychopath ex narcissist. I think what they say is all psychopaths are narcissists, but not all narcissists are psychopaths. I think that's what they say. So this psychopath could have moved in next door so they could force entry. There could be a document about this. There could be documents on this psychopath moving in next door. You broke up with them, so they tried to destroy your life or your job. Now, this could be a psychopath ex that you broke up with. So now they're trying to destroy your life. This is right next to cameras caught it all and trying to destroy your life. And it's also Wow. Yeah. Okay. So there you have it. This could be a psychopath ex-narc. This person could be moody, very moody. Like, things are either horrible or I just heard bipolar. I'm not a doctor though, you guys, so just take it for what it is. I'm reading the cards. Change is coming in. So there could be change coming in for you when it comes to the situation with an ex. There could be screenshots that somebody tried to have you moved around. If you remember what I was saying about the T word here, which is absolutely a no on YouTube, so I'm not even going to apologize for not saying it because it's not allowed. Okay, tell me about accomplice and exit strategy. Tried to orchestrate your downfall. So whoever these gang members were part of this. Now they are being looked at as accomplices to your ex, and they're looking for an exit strategy. This exit strategy could include moving next door so they can surveil or hack you. This could be somebody who moved in next door and put like a Ring camera up. So, okay, you guys, I just got this. I just got a picture of 3 like apartment doors, and there's a camera on one and a camera on the other. I actually saw cameras on all 3, but these 2 could be involved, and they have cameras on each apartment. Yours could be the one like in the middle, and you have cameras as well, but these other cameras on each side of you could be so that way you can be surveilled every time you come and go. And there could be like a camera on each side because there could be 2 different entries or exits to your apartment. Like this could be a situation where there's like stairs on one side of the building, stairs on the other side of the building, and you can come and go up and down each set of stairs. So they strategically positioned cameras on apartments right next door to you on both sides. Doesn't have to be right next door, but it could be like a couple apartments down or right next door, whatever. Take it how it resonates. But this is to know when you're coming and going, where you're going to be, so they can strategically surveil you or try to set you up, is what I heard. This is their exit strategy. So whoever these accomplices are here, to your ex, possibly with the initial G, first, middle, or last, these accomplices are looking for an exit strategy. And their thought about how they can exit this situation is by getting you caught up in something. A grandfather could have co-signed or something on an apartment or signed up for an apartment, so that way it doesn't come back to someone else. I don't know. Y'all, this energy, trying to break up your new relationship. Again, we have repeat cards that I didn't even know were in here. So this accomplice here could have also been involved with trying to break you up from another person, just as much as they are trying to orchestrate your downfall. They could have gang ties. The grandfather could even have gang ties. Childish. So somebody's maybe coming to your job or business and acting childish. So you could have an online business, collective, or even an in-person business. But I'm really picking up online business. And like you could have a platform. Now, even if this is not an online job or business, you could have a platform. So this could be a social media platform. This could be your job or a business you have online. And these people are, these accomplice, this ex, if these are gang members, they're coming to your job acting super childish. Okay, for instance, I don't know why I'm getting this analogy, but I am. You could have even like a non-online business, like a standalone, brick and mortar. Let's say it's a chimney sweeping company. There could be childish people that are like calling up your business and being like, hi, I need somebody to come sweep my chimney. Okay? And it could be clearly like a joke, and this is an analogy for something else being swept or entered, or their chimney being penetrated, so to speak. Y'all, I don't know where this is coming from, but these people are acting really childish, so take it how it resonates, okay? We have shoplifting and karmic feminine, and karmic feminine was in reverse. Somebody could have said something about shoplifting. Somebody could have been childish and come to your job to shoplift. A psychopath could have set this up. And we have karmic feminine. So take it either way. This either is, or if they're shoplifting from your business, they're definitely a karmic feminine, okay? This could be a karmic feminine in your family that's part of this. Cameras could have caught some sort of shoplifting here. And someone's trying to be like real childish by coming to your business and shoplifting to cause you like money loss or something. Do not change your loving nature. So these people could be trying to make some sort of change come in for you to where you'll change your loving nature. Don't let them do this. Somebody could have even tried to have you moved around as a way to change your loving nature. Somebody is really on like the revenge here. Father. There could be a father that's involved. This father could literally be involved. Wow. This could be your father that's an accomplice that's looking for an exit strategy so they don't end up in jail. Or not jail, but cross-examined, because they know that they will be looked at as being guilty. We have father, and then we have cross-examination next. This is great. I'm glad we're getting positive information, but we have positive changes coming in. When it comes to a cross-examination, now because these are all under separate columns of cards, they mean something different. So even though they're the same, they're still different. But I'm a little kind of like, why is this coming out? But it's important, obviously. Cross-examination of someone is bringing positive change in for you. Someone could be getting cross-examined about how they tried to orchestrate your downfall with an ex and gang members. Wow. Criminal record. So these childish people could be getting a criminal record after they are getting cross-examined. They could be getting a criminal record for moving in next door to either your home or your business. Let me just mix these up a little bit, you guys, because I want to make sure all the cards have a fair chance to come out. All right. Tell me about cross-examination. Repossessed. So something could be getting repossessed. Somebody could have received a document that something's going to be repossessed because it was stolen. This is right next to shoplifting. So this could also mean like something else. Like somebody stole something on a document, or somebody did something illegal on a document, and now whatever it is that they did, this is being repossessed. So this person could be ending up, whoever this person that's being cross-examined. This cross-examination is bringing some sort of positive change in for you, but bringing them, this childish person, a criminal record. And whatever they took here is going to be repossessed from them. So if they took a house, it's getting repossessed. If they took a car, repossessed. If they stole something, yeah, whatever. You get it. Karmic cousins. So we have karmic cousins right next to karmic feminine that are part of trying to destroy your life. So these karmic cousins could also be getting cross-examined and ending up with a criminal record. Because cameras caught these karmic cousins in the act, perhaps, of trying to destroy your life and invading your privacy. So there could be karmic cousins here that are being cross-examined for something they did when it comes to privacy invasion. This is something somebody wanted to change their loving nature. This could be a father that's involved in this. What else do we need to know about cross-examination, Holy Spirit? You called on your ancestors and they heard you, collective. Your ancestors heard you. This is why there's a positive change coming in for you. When it comes to some criminals invading your privacy, stealing from you, trying to anyway, money. Money, 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 money. So we've got money and father right next to each other. Somebody could have been given money to invade your privacy. This could be by a father, or your father had money to gain by being involved in this. They could have even been paid. There could be screenshots of this father taking money or giving money even. Time to write a book on your life story. Okay? So, collective, this could be the positive change that is coming in for you. You could be literally writing a trilogy on what's happened here. On all the suspicious activity, all the lies, all the people involved, your ex, these gang members, your family. Like, wow. Tell me about polygraph test, suspicious activity. Lied to the justice system because they had something to gain. Lied in court. So somebody tried to orchestrate your downfall. This ex-narc who hired gang members to stalk you also lied to the justice system and lied in court because they had something to gain. They could have been forced to take a polygraph test about this suspicious activity or these lies in court. Angels, ancestors, guides, are you listening? Divine guidance. Listen to your divine team. So your divine team wants to make sure that you know that you called on them and you could be getting all these downloads now because of it. You could be finding out answers to questions. All you have to do is ask. Ask one time and you're getting the information that you asked for. You could be getting information and guidance about these criminals who are being very childish. You could be getting information from your divine team that people moved in next door or what these childish people are doing at your job or business. Court date, 1 to 3 months. Somebody's getting a court date for lying to the justice system, lying in court. Whatever the suspicious activity is, it's going to court. That could be why somebody moved in next door to hack or constantly surveil you. No empathy. So these people are psychopaths. According to the cards, again, I'm not a doctor, they're psychopaths with no empathy. They don't care that they reached out to somebody that you were dating, trying to mess up something. Jail or prison. So this karmic feminine, these karmic cousins who were trying to destroy your life got caught in the act on camera. And now they are facing jail or prison in a court date that's coming up. So not only are the things that they did when it comes to suspicious activity being looked at, but the polygraph is being looked at. Now, I don't know what the laws are on polygraph tests being admissible in court. I've heard in the past that they're not, but I do think that if you fail a polygraph test and there's proof of all this other effery that's been done out here, it's going to very much come into play. Somebody lied to the justice system, lied to the court. Now they could be facing a criminal record. They're going to be facing cross-examination. They could even have something repossessed. They could even have received money to invade someone's privacy. This could be being taken. I'm not for sure what this is about, but what I do see is that somebody could be going to jail or prison because they got caught on camera doing something. Somebody with the initial I could be involved. We have IG. Something could have happened on Instagram. The ball is in your court. So change is coming in for you, collective. The ball is in your court. You could be the one who's going to send these people to jail or prison. Tell me more about polygraph tests, suspicious activity. This is good news. So there could be good news about some money. Good news that the ball is in your court. When it comes to the suspicious activity and like lies, tell me about mastermind. Gossiping fool. So whoever this mastermind is, they're a gossiping fool. This could be an ex. Lied to the judge or courthouse. So not only did somebody lie in court because they had something to gain, like money or property or something, but they lied to a judge. Somebody lied to a judge, and we have grandfather over here. So a grandfather could have lied to a judge. This grandfather could be going to court in the next 1 to 3 months because of what they did, childish at someone's job. This person's not of the light. This mastermind is not of the light. You think? Tell me more. What's up with mastermind? Cybercrime. So they could be doing something here when it comes to a cybercrime. This could have been a document. So somebody did something on a document online. So this mastermind is also in trouble for a cybercrime. Don't take it personally. They are the messed up one. All right, let's just get a couple more cards from this deck. Tell me more about mastermind. Criminal activity. So there's some sort of criminal activity that happened in a cybercrime on a document. Somebody could have tried to take something on a document. We have Canada. So there could be a cybercrime that happened here where somebody did something online when it comes to Canada. Somebody could have posted something about you in Canada. Tell me more about mastermind. Heavy drinker. So there's a father energy here that could be a heavy drinker. You could be getting good news about money. Okay, one more card. Tell me about mastermind. Over 65. So whoever this father is, they're over the age of 65. It could be a heavy drinker. This could be your father. This could be someone else's father that's involved. That could be facing jail or prison. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have online stalking. So there could be some sort of online stalking here. Somebody could have used a VPN from like Canada or something. This father could be involved in this. We have medical records and cord cutting needed. Medical records, somebody could be overly dramatic because they're paranoid. Something about a bartender could be significant. A bartender could be paranoid about something to do with insurance. Stealing something when it comes to insurance from a peaceful person. Somebody with the initial F and medical records. Didn't we have that one come out just a second ago? Yeah, medical records twice. So somebody could have like accessed your medical records, collective, illegally. This could be considered a cybercrime if they did this online, which isn't everything online. Sometimes I think that, never mind. I'm not going to speak my opinion. Okay, we'll just keep going here. All right, let's take this other deck here. Oh, shoot. There could be a grandfather that's pissed off about something. This could be a grandfather that's already passed over. All right. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell me about safe house, protected witness. God's right-hand man or woman is a protected witness. Ooh, AI could be protecting someone, or you could be being protected from AI. Interesting. An X could be, somebody did something with AI here. I don't know what it is. Somebody could have like used an AI app to change their face, change their voice, or something. Okay, somebody could have used excuse me, AI to change someone's voice to say your voice, to gossip in your name, under your name, in your voice, your tone. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. It's not going to be for everyone. Okay, tell me more about this. Safe house, protected witness. Aliens. Okay. This is interesting. AI aliens. Huh. If you know, you know. Tell me more. Okay. Somebody could have tried to orchestrate your downfall by lying to the justice system about you and aliens to collapse something here. To collapse your life. This is part of this orchestration here to create a downfall for you. Again, this person could be an X. Their name could start with G, first, middle, or last. Doesn't have to. Corruption. Somebody paid someone to destroy your life. There could be a document, like something that proves that this corruption exists. This could have been corruption to do a cybercrime, to steal something. Tell me more about this safe house. Warning alarm. Warning or alarm. You could have warned someone, but it was them that was trying to destroy your life. Along with a karmic female and karmic cousins. These people could all be going to jail, collective. Oh, we have family and bloodline, DNA. Okay, so karmic cousins, karmic female or feminine, a father, were caught on camera doing some sort of criminal activity. And it doesn't have to be that they were all in the same place committing this criminal activity, but it could be all separate. And it's all coming back to them because everything was caught in some way on camera. Your own bloodline could be involved in this. You could have got a warning by someone, or you could have warned someone in your family. Tell me about whistleblower coordinated attack. What do we need to know about this, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Rival competition. So this could be an ex that felt they were in competition with you. This could be a family member that you are rivals with. This could be a sister. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Every time I think of rival, I think of like sibling. So it could be a brother or a sister. This could even be just somebody who's in competition with you. It could be because you broke up with them. So you could have broke up with them and they were like, well, I'm okay with them breaking up with me if they go on to have a crappy life. But if they go on to have a better life, then I'm going to be in competition with them because they can't be doing better without me. Kind of attitude. Like, I don't know. That may be for someone, not for everybody. Tell me more about whistleblower coordinated attack. This whistleblower also, collective, could be that someone that's in competition with you. This could be in your own bloodline. This is not giving me like stepbrother or stepsister. This is giving me like of your DNA. So like a real sister, brother. Oh my goodness, my voice. Hold on. Y'all, this message. We must be getting really close here because now my throat chakra is messing up. Okay. Tell me about coordinated attack whistleblower. This could actually be someone in your family that whistleblew on an ex or somebody with the initial G. Or G is the one that whistleblew on someone to solve a crime. This could be somebody that is a family member. Affluent, wealthy, and upper class. Okay, so an ex could have reached out to a wealthy partner of yours to break you up. So you could have, this person, your ex could have found out that you were going to be dating somebody that was of upper class, of wealth, someone who was affluent, right? So they didn't like that. They didn't want you to be doing better than them. They didn't want you to have good opportunities in your future. So this psychopath, who's moody, bipolar perhaps, a narc, reached out to them and lied to them so they would maybe break things off with you. This was an attempt to try to destroy your life. They could have told this person that you were into human moving around. You've got to be kidding me. And not only that, but this person actually like believed it. Tell me more about this whistleblower. Okay. This affluent person here could have also whistleblown. If it's not an ex, if it's not a family member, it's this person who was lied to could have whistleblew on this coordinated attack. Somehow, some way, this could be part of this cybercrime. Like, they could have been reached out to online. They could have been offered money to break up with you. So it was almost like they figured out that somebody was trying to destroy your life, that this was a coordinated attack. There could have been several people that reached out to this person. One person could have said you were involved in human moving around. Another person could have said that some sort of lies. They could have done some sort of cybercrime. They could have even said you were corrupt, or they tried to bribe this person to walk away from you. That could be why they whistle blew on the situation. Whistle blew about this coordinated attack. It was solved that this is a rival or somebody's in competition with you. Accomplice, partner. They could have wanted to get this person to be an accomplice, a partner in crime, or somebody did and it was caught on camera. A cult. A cult could have reached out to someone and offered to pay them money to either lie on you or break up with you. It was all caught on camera. This person either, I'm getting this person probably, if they're the whistleblower, most likely they didn't take this money. They could have already been of upper class, of wealth. They could be getting blackmailed now as well. So the warning about a situation for this affluent person could have been, like, if this was somebody you were supposed to be dating or were dating, they could have realized that someone was trying to destroy your life when they were offered money to be an accomplice to this cult, or the cult's the ones that are pulling the strings when it comes to something. Struggle. Yeah, somebody was trying to destroy your life by making you struggle. Now, did I say that right about the blackmail? So this person could have been being blackmailed after they ignored the opportunity to take money to be an accomplice or a partner in crime. And the reason why is because they already have money themselves. So they don't, that's half the battle. Like, say, this could work on you because you may not even have the money to get an attorney. This wealthy person could have an attorney on speed dial. So they don't really need, it's like they don't need the money, one. And they could have figured things out that this was a lie once somebody offered them money, and when they didn't, the warning alarm went, or the warning or alarm bells went off in their head, because all of a sudden they started to get blackmailed. I don't know, you guys. This is just what I'm getting. This cult was trying to blackmail someone. They could be trying to blackmail someone in your family. Somebody wanted you to struggle. Whoever this ex is, they wanted you to struggle. They wanted your job or business to struggle. A parental figure. This is right next to family bloodline, and it's next to human moving around. There could be screenshots that a family member, parental figure, specifically a father, oh my gosh, wanted you to struggle. What in the world? I was going to say what the F, but I changed it and it came out wrong. But this father could be an over 65 father, could be your father, parental figure. They could have done something when it comes to, they either said you were part of human moving around, or they actually wanted you to be moved around. They wanted you to struggle with money when it comes to money. But you could be getting good news about this heavy drinker. Oh my goodness. Private property. Somebody forced entry onto your private property, collective, so they could constantly surveil you. This could be this father. This father worked with this cult. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Private property. Forced entry. Oh, wow. Wow. There could be a rival or competition that even worked with an ex. This rival could be a brother or a sister that worked with an ex to force entry into your home. This has been solved. This is why somebody moved in next door. Somebody could have said that something about aliens and AI and you. Affair, cheating. You could have spoke on somebody here, collective, that was cheating on their partner with a karmic feminine. This could be a father. I'm getting this father doesn't like that you're an intelligent person. This father has done some really shady, effed up stuff here. They're a snake. They're a backstabber. They're a snake. They could have cheated on their partner. They could be telling their partner, oh, I'm not a snake. Like, I didn't cheat on you. And they're lying. Somebody your father cheated with could perhaps be involved in accessing your property. Or, yeah. Digital. There could be digital screenshots. Wow, you guys, I can't make this up. Digital screenshots of a father being involved in something. And they're lying. They're like, I'm not a snake. This father really I hate to say this because, you know, we expect our family members to love and care about us, but honestly, you guys, like, this father may have never really been a part of your life. You may not really, they don't know you. If they knew you, they never would have done this shit, okay? Because they would know that whatever it is that they're doing wasn't going to work if they even had any kind of relationship with you. This person's a psychopath, perhaps. So there's digital screenshots of a parental figure, father, that is your DNA or part of your family lineage. It's most likely your own DNA. I guess in some cases it could be a step or like some stepfather, but take it how it resonates, okay? But there's screenshots, digital screenshots of this father paying perhaps somebody money, a heavy drinker, gang member, to cause you to struggle. And you are God's right-hand man or woman. All right, tell me more about this forced entry. There could be screenshots of this father paying someone to force entry into your home. Money. Okay, so this father's digital screenshots of this father giving money to someone to make you struggle. They could be like, no, that's not true. This father could have cheated on a document. It doesn't have to be that they actually had an affair. They could have been. But they could have cheated on a document in order to become affluent, to collapse something for you. They could have paid someone to move in next door, hired someone to move in next door. And this person could have lied to a judge or lied in court. And now they're getting a court date in 1 to 3 months. Okay, tell me about accomplice. This is father, accomplice, looking for an exit strategy, party celebration. So this person could have been celebrating something that they were trying to steal from a child, somebody younger. Tell me more about accomplice. Accident. This was no accident. Accident in reverse. So this was no accident. Or this, somebody could be saying, oh, it was an accident. I didn't mean to do this, that, or the other. Bullshit. something about an accident is significant. Somebody could be using an accident as an exit strategy. They could be using shoplifting, lies about someone being a shoplifter, a child being a shoplifter, in order to orchestrate your downfall. This is no accident. This father was wanted to celebrate and party, have a celebration for what it is that they did. This could be to take money, to backstab you. This is sick. Truly. Like, you guys can think about this how you want, but in my opinion, this is sick. This person is a very sick individual. Communication. So there could be communication from this father to this affluent, wealthy person, and they lied to them. They could have even tried to pay them money. They lied to them. This was a father. They could have even wow, this is sick. This is giving ex, karmic feminine, father. This could be your father's karmic feminine wife, cousins, ex, hired gang members. Like, there's a lot of freaking people involved here. Tell me, there's some sort of communication between a father and a karmic feminine and karmic cousins trying to break up your relationships, maybe even your job. There's communication between a father and a cult about privacy invasion. Something in Canada? Wow. What in the world? We have man-made disaster avoidable. So this whole situation was avoidable. If they didn't want to go to court or go to prison, all they had to do was nothing. They did this to themselves. There could even be communication about this avoidable man-made disaster. That somebody's trying to say, oh, I didn't do that. This father could be involved in blackmailing someone. Wow. Oh, yeah. Shh. Someone's saying, be quiet. Keep this a secret. People are disgusting. Tell me about cross-examination, Holy Spirit. Actually, let's get one more for accomplice exit strategy. Science experiment. Oh my gosh. Collective. Someone could have been, a father, could have been involved with a secret and a science experiment. Now, when I get science experiment, I think of like things like Neuralink, right? Like, that's what I get when I get science experiment. Okay, this is like I wouldn't be surprised if a government program came out, but if not, somebody could have, there's something here that somebody's trying really hard to keep secret, and it has something to do with the science experiment and money. Somebody could have paid money. There could be screenshots, digital screenshots of a father paying money to secretly surveil you, secretly experiment on you. They could have signed you up for some like military something or other. Okay, so either way, we're going into cross-examination. So somebody's trying to keep their privacy invasion a secret. Tell me about cross-examination. Life insurance. Somebody's being cross-examined about life insurance. This is something that an ex was involved in, as well as gang members, and a strategy. And Spirit's telling me, yes, correct. That just fell right out of the bottom of the deck. So there's life insurance here that somebody strategically did here to correct. They could have even corrected some sort of life insurance information. This was part of their strategy to lie to the courts about you. Or they changed some life insurance paperwork. And then lied to a judge. Sorry guys, there's a lot of cards out here. So this person could have lied to a judge about your job or business. They could have even moved in next door to strategize something because they didn't want to get cross-examined about a life insurance policy. So they lied to the justice system. They had something to gain. This could be a life insurance policy. So this person was going around gossiping, perhaps to an ex, to gang members, saying stuff that wasn't true. Accessing your private property, forcing entry onto your private property because of a grandfather's life insurance policy. Wow, this is what they had to gain. They're being cross-examined about this, whatever it is that they did, they're going to jail. It's not what they did, it's what they did to cover it up. It's like the original crime. The cover-up's worse than the original crime. So had they just left well enough alone, they might not have even been found out about this life insurance policy. But it's because they strategically did things, even maybe paying to move gang members in next door. Paying perhaps people to come to your job or business. Paying people to lie to the courts. They could have strategized with people with criminal records, a grandfather with criminal records, to do something. Cause an accident. They got it wrong. Wrong way. Go back. So they got something wrong. They could have lied about an accident. They could have lied about communication. They could have said somebody was a snake. They could have lied to someone. This affluent person that you were supposed to be dating or considering dating. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, tell me about cross-examination. What else do we need to know? So they could be getting a polygraph test about something as well. This polygraph test could be in question in court. We have Riot. So this person got something wrong. They purposely tried to cause some sort of fight with some sort of family members, a karmic feminine. They could have tried to cause a fight, so then you would end up with a criminal record. Okay, so with repossess and life insurance here and strategy, along with correct, I'm really getting that this father energy did something here to take back a life insurance policy or correct. Either repossess a life insurance policy, which maybe was illegal or it was based on lies or something like that. Or they tried to say, oh, I need to correct this. This was their strategy. I don't know. Yeah, this was, wow. So we have privacy invasion, Riot, trying to destroy your life. But a camera caught it all. Tell me about cross-examination. This was on the bottom of the deck a minute ago, but I didn't want to say it. I really wanted it to come out. Red room for a hire. Assassination. Somebody wanted someone to start a fight so they could take them out. Somebody wanted this to be kept a secret. This over 65 father could have hired somebody for M So this was part of this privacy invasion. Like somebody wanted, maybe they put cameras in your home or something so they could find something to blackmail you about. This was an invasion of privacy. This invasion of privacy could have even been like a phone hacking, cameras in your home. And I'm really getting that because we have forced entry. Moved in next door. So this could have been like, all these things could have been part of it. Whether they had cameras in your home or not, they could have moved someone in next door in order to watch everything you were doing. Like I said in the beginning, right, of the reading. Something about blackmail. Somebody wanted to destroy your life by invading your privacy so they could find a way to blackmail you so they wouldn't go to jail for something. They could have paid money to cause you to struggle at your job or business. This person is truly diabolical. Somebody could have hired somebody from Canada for red rum. This was supposed to be a secret. Somebody could have wanted this father could have wanted a fight to break out and then have you taken out in that fight as a way to say, oh, it was like self-defense or some bullshit. Treason. So normally treason is something different than what I'm going to say, but this person, father energy here. Paid to have you. This is just further confirmation. Paid again. This person was like being nice to your face, but then they were turning around and doing this nasty stuff. Yeah, this perversion. Yeah, this father energy is, they could be unable to control themselves. They could have said this about you. Marriage, oh my goodness, you guys, these two just came out. Marriage, wedding, ceremony, and couple. There could be a couple involved. This could be a father and their partner, whoever they're married to. Okay, tell me about polygraph test. Is that where we're at? Polygraph test. Top secret and power supply. Somebody could have been doing something with your power, like the power to your home or something. They could have been doing something top secret. This could be gang members, an ex. Okay, I just want to make sure we're in the right spot here because there's so much out here. Okay, so somebody could have, a gang member or an ex could have been cutting the power to your home in order to get in. Oh, shoot. Hold on, y'all. This deck is so big. Hold on. They're evil. All right. Tell me about polygraph test. There could have been a secret polygraph test, or somebody wanted to keep a polygraph test secret, or something that's top secret's going to be coming out in court about your job or who moved in next door or these lies to the court. Somebody could be trying to dispose of evidence. Dispose of evidence of a cybercrime. They could be trying to dispose of evidence. That's a document here. Dispose of evidence of their corruption. They could be trying to dispose camera evidence here. Did I say dispose? Yeah, dispose. I thought I said expose. Hold on. Sorry, my bad, you guys. Okay. Tell me about polygraph test. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know about polygraph test? Suspicious activity. So you could have suspicious activity when it, in regards to your power being turned off or something to your property. Tell me more about this polygraph suspicious activity. There's just so much out here, you guys. I want to make sure that I'm not like missing anything. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Conspiracy theory. Somebody was trying to say that whatever it is that they did was just a conspiracy theory. This could have been a cybercrime at your job or your business. There could be documentation of this. Someone could have said this about you. That you're a conspiracy theorist. Trash. Oh. Dang. This over 65 father is trash. They could have been trying to say, they're trying to dispose of something in the trash. They could have burned some evidence. They could have said that you were trash, conspiracy theorist. Assassination. Riot. Trash. Take it how it resonates, you guys. This person's not of the light. They could be trash. Oh, somebody, this person, I keep saying somebody, but this father wanted to have you taken out. They could have hired somebody to take you out and then conceal something in the woods or trash. Like, this is really disgusting. Confession, making a deal. So somebody could be making a deal now, collective, for their red rum for hire. Their perverted nastiness. This could be a couple that's involved. A father and a karmic feminine that are confessing and making a deal. That's the good news. There could be a heavy drinker in Canada that had something to do with this cybercrime. Somebody in Canada could have lied to a judge. School. There could be somebody that lives in Canada that works in a school that could be being convicted of a cybercrime because whatever it was that they were doing was criminal. They could even be looking at jail time. Okay. Tell me about Mastermind. What do we need to know? This Mastermind lied to a judge. Somebody could have lied to a judge and said you were emotional. We have legal proceedings. So a mastermind is dealing with legal proceedings because of a of criminal acts involving cybercrimes. Lying to a partner, paying somebody, or offering to pay someone to be corrupt. Y'all, what is up with these cards? Something about political warfare or a psyop. So this was a psychological operation here. This could have been something to F with your head to make you emotional or sad. This was the mastermind's plan, and now they're dealing with legal proceedings. It's a whole bunch of stuff they did here. Blackmail, paid off. Someone was paid to do this psychological warfare, to do this criminal activity. Somebody in Canada was paid off to do something. We have freedom. They could have paid someone in Canada as part of some sort of psychological operation here so they could be freed. So this heavy drinker could be freed. Good news about this. Someone's hoping making a deal and confessing will allow them to be free from this situation. Con man. A con man wants to be freed. This con man, heavy drinker, could be the one making a deal. This con man mastermind is dealing with legal proceedings because they lied to a judge. They did some sort of cybercrime. All right, y'all. Debt. So this con man, heavy drinker, was in debt or is in debt. Good news. Someone's making a deal. So whatever the reason is for what someone did, it's because they are in debt. This could be this father that was in debt. Them and their wife could have been in debt. So they wanted to make you struggle so they'd be able to take back a life insurance policy, or they would be able to take a life insurance policy. This was their strategy, which was really childish and dumb because they got caught. One final card. Follow the money. Spirit's saying, yeah, they got caught. Follow the money. That's all you have to do. And 9 times out of 10, collective, when you follow the money, you find the source. It's always about money. If you go back and look at almost all my readings, it always has to do with money. Somebody could have even... yeah. Okay, that's going to be it, you guys. We have caregiver, medical staff. There could be a medical or staff or caregiver involved that got caught as well. They could have done this because they were in debt. Something about embezzlement. So a caregiver could have embezzled some sort of money, and now they regret what they did with their spouse or partner. Something about a supplier and something on social media backfiring. Something at a hotel motel backfiring. Some sort of travel to a hotel motel backfiring. The truth, justice, karma, grandparent, elder. There could be a passed over grandparent or elder here, collective, that's bringing the truth in or bringing these lies to the justice system, because it was in reverse. So there you have it, you guys. This is such a detailed reading. I do feel like the last 5 readings collective could actually be a part 1 through 5, honestly, because there's so much information that is like clarifying, and it feels very much connected. All right, so this reading has gone kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, you guys. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you have gone through, if you're going through this, if you think this is happening in the future. Let me know. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I read every comment, okay? So anyway, that being said, I love you guys. Like the reading. It does help get these messages out to others who do need them. And subscribe if you would like to be part of the family. Okay, you guys? I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.